So this is Deep Rock Galactic. I'm playing it in single player right now, which is not the way you're supposed to play. But, you know, it's Saturday morning. Not a lot of people are awake right now. And I actually do end up playing this by myself fairly often. It's become sort of my go-to, just sort of chill and waste some time sort of game. Because, you know, there's no, like, not much of a story to worry about. It's really just fun, sort of almost brain-teasing activities in these asteroid mines that you're exploring as a dwarf. So the premise is you're part of a dwarf corporation in space that is running around mining things from asteroids. This particular type of mission is actually my favorite. So normally you're running around with a pickaxe mining stuff out of walls. This is what do we call it? A refinery mission? Yeah. What the? What's attacking me? Oh, a big giant thing. I'm in a hole. Did not mean to be in a hole. Hold on. Let's just deal with this first. All right. Anyway, what was I saying? So I'm here on this asteroid, inside this asteroid. I'm here to mine stuff. So usually you're running around with a pickaxe, you know, mining things off the wall, just like I was over here. Where did that nitra go? I should get the rest of that nitra. So this right here, this is called nitra. This is the element that you mine if you want to replenish your ammunition and your you know, special abilities and stuff. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this. Normally this is what you do. You're running around with a pickaxe, mining stuff out of the walls. All the walls are deformable. You can sort of dig anywhere you want, really. There's hardly any limits on what the crap is that? Okay, this is a new biome I have not explored yet, and I did not know about big mean claw plants. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about that. This is also a special mission type that where instead of mining things out of the walls, there are still sort of like incidental collectible things I can mine out of the walls. And of course there are these secondary objectives, these ebonnuts that I can mine out of tiny plants. But what I'm here to actually do is extract liquid morkite, which is kind of like oil, I guess, out of the ground. And so this is my favorite type of mission because it's not just about digging, exploring, mining, extracting. It's actually about building something. I have to figure out a way to lay pipe through this area in order to sort of pump it into a big rocket ship that's going to take off. So I'm playing as a driller right now, which is one of 4 different classes that you can be. Oh, how am I going to get this guy? There we go. Each class has got a very different set of weapons and specialties. Die, loot bug. Yeah, so each class has got sort of different specialties. The driller has got a flamethrower as his primary weapon, which is fun. You can just set everything on fire. Does a ton of damage up front, and then also does damage over time, even when you're done firing at something. He's also got, but this is what makes the driller really special. So usually, if you're a normal dwarf, this is how you dig holes. Very, very slowly and laboriously. Sometimes it really does help to be in co-op because it takes so long to get through anything. But if you're the driller, you go really, really fast. And so when I'm playing solo, I usually like to play the driller because I can just get so much more done. Oh, wait. Do I want to request the pump jack before I've picked up that nitra? Okay, so I've got a little map here to help me find my way around. So I've picked up enough minerals that I mined out of the wall that I need to go and drop things off before I can pick up any more. You can see at the bottom of the screen, I've got inventory. And basically, you can carry a certain amount of each mineral that you're mining. So, like, I think I'm full up, basically, on nitra. And because I want to pick up that nitra before I drop a refinery tube thing on it, I need to come back here and drop off the nitro I've already picked up. There's nothing in this game that I do not want to pick up, by the way. Doo-doo-doo. All right, so if I move my head, you can see that my goals are in the upper right-hand corner here. Since I'm dropping this off, you see that I've picked up some ebon nuts. I've already halfway completed my secondary objective there. I've completed none of the pipelines, however. Okay, so that place I just left, it shows up as a little, you can barely see it on the map, a little pink spot in the distance. That is a place where I can drop a pipe. So I'm going to go drop the little refinery machine, the little drilling machine over there, and then lay a pipe to it. Before I go over there, though, I feel like I need to figure out if I can damage this guy. Ah!
Stupid stabberboy.
So is the answer no? Okay, good. Okay, yes. I can actually damage that thing. Good, 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 good. Ah, what is attacking me now? Oh, hello, friends. Okay, so there's like random bugs around, and then periodically you have these swarms that come after you, which are crazy. Okay, so I can see in the distance that little eruption. That's where I'm trying to go. According to the map, yeah, I'm on one corner of the map, so all of my pipes need to go about the same direction, which means if that's the nearest spot, I probably actually want to grab one of the pipes from the back and try to attach it. So I'm going to grab a pipe. Normally, I'll actually place the drillers first, but since I'm here, I might as well get the pipe started. Ooh, some gold. Hold on. I always break for gold. Yeah, Dan31. Joke received. Okay, I think I've got all the gold, and since I'm right here, I might as well drop it off. All right. Anyway, let's keep building the pipe. So the fun part of this is like it can only handle a certain grade. Oops.
So much better than walking.
And so you have to like figure out exactly where to place these pipe segments. Because like, okay, like for instance, it's gonna have trouble. It can't go through that route, and so I have to place it on the route. And then right there. Now, whenever you place one, it does sort of carve out a little bit of space around it, so that you can ride on it, which we'll do a little bit more of in a second.
It'll be a beauty once it's complete.
All right, can I get it up? Oh, okay, I can't get it up in one shot. Let's get just a little bit closer.
Pipes up.
There's no cost or limit to this, by the way. I can just lay as much pipe as I want. It's fine. Okay, so am I trying to get up and over something or through something here? Oh, first I'm gonna grab another ebon nut. So those ebon nuts aren't individually valuable, but if I get all of them, I get a special cash prize. Okay, so I'm not trying to get over this obstacle. I can go through this obstacle. So let's grab the nitro that's sitting there and request the pump jack. That's what it's called.
Request accepted. Stand clear.
So I'm going to collect all this stuff. So I think I shot a loot bug or two around here, and that's why it's just full of minerals. Oh.
I'm totally loaded.
Okay. I'm full up.
Connect the pipeline to the pump jack.
Okay, so I know that my pipe is somewhere through here, so I'm going to just drill straight through this wall. This kind of thing is laborious if you don't have a driller. But look how easy that was for me. Okay. So,
Pipeline place.
I think we're good with this pipe. And then, kind of artificially, but I can see why they did this, they have there actually be two steps to building a pipe. First, you lay down this almost like scaffoldy version of the pipe. but then you have to actually build the pipe itself. And I think they do this so that there can be a reason for two people to be building a pipe together. Uh-oh. So there's a swarm coming, so I'll build this one segment of pipe here. I'll go drop off my stuff. So because I'm not playing in co-op right now, I've got a little robot following me, helping me shoot people. That robot is only here if you're playing solo. Okay, it says they're here. Oh, there they are. So the robot, he does a small amount of damage, but is really an unerring shot. And so he's really, really good at, say, like, swarms of tiny enemies. And also enemies, like those exploding enemies who get triggered to explode by being shot even once. And since the enemies aren't here right now, I might as well get some gold, right? Yeah, he's got my back. Oh, wait a minute. That's a guard. He's a little bit tougher. There we go. There's a few more guys. I'm not playing on the highest hazard level, which sometimes viewers have mocked me for. But I usually play this game to chill and have a good time, not because I want to be, like, riding the edge of survival, so... You can still get into big trouble even at lower difficulty levels. So luckily, they're not really capable of properly damaging this pipe. They can temporarily disable it after it's pumping, but that's basically it. Okay, well, since I've realized there's gold and nitra up here, I'm gonna take a little break from the pipe. So my favorite technique with the driller is actually get in behind the veins. Oh, more of these guys. There you go. Take that. Anyway, I like to get in behind the veins. By the way, being unflappable like this feels just like completely in character for a dwarf. Like, oh yeah, I'm being attacked by bugs, whatever. Is like the best attitude for a dwarf to have, in my opinion. Okay, so let's... Oh, a little bit more gold here. So the nitra is right above me right now. So I think I might need to, like, do a little bit of a switchback maneuver to just get up a little higher. It's kind of hard to see up here. Hold on. Yep. All of my flares are just going straight down a cliff. Okay, can I do this without just dissolving the platform that I'm precariously standing on? There's the nitra. Okay. So my drill does not actually affect anything that I want to mine. So the drill is only for the rocks. A little bit more of a firm footing. There we go. There's the nitra I wanted to mine. Right there. Yeah, so these veins are always on the surface. They never go very deep. And so I usually just I'll just drill myself behind them if they're in the wall. Oh, did I just destroy something? Oh. So I actually think there might even be some gold even higher up. Yeah, I can see it right there. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sure this is really fun to watch. Me just sort of drilling into the darkness. Trying to figure out exactly where you are. Okay, so this wall is actually kind of concave. Oh, there we are. Okay, there's the edge. Question is, where's that gold that I saw relative to my current position? Oh, what is... Attack... Hey, get off! Make a hole and the bugs start coming in. Huh. Okay, so I saw the gold from down here. I thought I did anyway. Seems like maybe I'm not doing a good job of finding this gold. Maybe I'm wasting everyone's time. That is a... Oh, there! Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. I got it all turned around. We've got it. It's right here. Ha ha ha! And now my gold's full. Lovely. Okay, well, let's head all the way back down. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Of course, I could mine the gold, and the gold would just fall down, and I could pick it up on the ground, but I might miss some. I'm going to dump that gold right in here. So Justin Y wants to know if I'm on the State of Decay 3 team. I am not. I am on the State of Decay 2 team. Yeah, so we got 2 different teams. You know, it's probably proprietary information, exactly like who's where and exactly what we're doing. But yeah, I don't think it's a secret that I'm on the State of Decay 2 team, because I'm the one who's always like getting on the stream and talking about what the State of Decay 2 team is doing. Okay. Now, I'm done wasting time. Let's get back to what I was doing before. I mean, I'm not wasting time. Obviously, we are a dwarf. And mining gold is never wasting time. But we do need to build this pipe. So let's build this pipe. Oh. Jedi Cytrix asks if there is fall damage. Yes, there is. In fact, fall damage is probably, like, when I'm playing this game with my sister, falling off of things is the main way that we get killed. It's less monsters and more falling off stuff. There are some maps that are just crazy in terms of fall damage. There's some that feel like you're just on the inside of an egg, and it's a huge, giant open space with barely any room to walk around the edges. And if you make one wrong step, you fall all the way to the bottom. We've dealt with a lot of that stuff. So yeah, there's some crazy, crazy maps out there. Hello, Crimson Exodia. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, so I could have shown any type of mission, but I showed this one just because I really enjoy laying these pipes. Like, I don't know exactly what it is. I mean, even just doing this little build animation is satisfying, but just the geometric problem that I have to solve to get, you know, to get the pipes where they need to go is so entertaining to me. Like, I can't overstate, like, oh my gosh, there's so many loot bugs. Oh, and there's a special mineral in there. So when you see these green chips in the wall, what that means is there's and the nitra. I forgot about this nitra too. It means there's a special mineral in that wall that I want to get out and take home. And actually, right now is a good time to go after it because I've just laid the pipe. And those special minerals, they will often slow you way down and take forever to get things back to your base. Under normal conditions, like in most missions, there's actually a little robot that follows you around, and you can dump all of your stuff in the robot. So you don't actually need to go all the way back to base every time. But in the pipe missions, you don't have that robot. You have to actually get things back to your actual base. And so waiting until you've got pipes laid everywhere so you can use the pipes for fast travel is really valuable. There it is. Okay, the swarm is coming. But, oh crap, there they are. Look how slow I'm moving. They're going to eat me. But now I'm on a pipe. And I'm just grinding this pipe. So yeah, your speed on the pipe is not affected by your normal move speed. So that means that if they were attacking me over there, I probably have time to come over here and drop stuff off before getting out my old flamethrower. Oh wow, more nitra. And an ebon nut. Excuse me. Take this, monsters. Who else wants some? You? You want some? Anyone else? Aha! Big guy over there. Don't eat my face. I like my face. My face has a beautiful pointy beard, actually. And I don't just mean in real life. All right. More monsters? There they are. By the way, I love that your primary means of lighting things in this game is with flares that you throw. I do not know what that is up there. And I don't... Oh, it's a ranged enemy. But it's having trouble finding an angle on me, so I'm just going to leave it up where it is. Just watching them, like you throw them into a tunnel, and you just get to watch the light go. It's just, it's great.
Well, think again.
Oh, that was kind of a light siege, actually. I'm almost disappointed. All right, so Nitra. So another method you have, by the way, when you're playing in solo, is you can...
Rocket.
No, I didn't mean... No, not rockets.
Bosco.
I meant mine. So you have this little guy mine stuff. I don't think it's as productive as when you mine it yourself. I think there might be some limits to it. But rather than needing to go through that elaborate process of trying to mine up into a wall, I can just stand down here and collect the stuff as he drops it. I should probably do this more. But... Okay, let's see. How much Nitra have I collected? Because I'm about halfway through my flamethrower ammo. Okay, I got 183 Nitra. That's good. It takes 80 Nitra. Oh, who's this? Oh. Let's deal with this enemy first before we do anything else. I think that bug is pooping on me. Oh, did it just disappear into the wall? Nice. Okay. Oh, it's back. Hello. You good? All right.
But I'm faster.
Anyway, the thing I was going to say is because I've got enough Nitra now, I'm going to call down a one of these. This is an ammo replenishment thing. So it'll replenish all my ammo and equipment, and it'll also heal me, which is good because I took a bunch of damage from that stabby vine. In the meantime, let's see. So this is the first pipe I already grabbed.
Time to restart.
So I'm going to start the second pipe because I can see through this tunnel there is another... Oh. Ah! Get off! Here, I'll grab one of these.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
Crimson Exodia, I don't think we're getting a flamethrower in State of Decay 2. Sorry about that. Okay, so where is the actual... Oh, we should talk about loot bugs, by the way. These are loot bugs. The game just makes a massive joke out of how adorable they are and how your motivation is to murder them to take all of the stuff inside their bodies. You can even pet them. It's adorable. Also, this is what you want to do.
Let's get the minerals.
Just pick up all the delicious minerals on the ground. All right, so let's see. Can we get this easily up there? Yes. Ah. Get me on here. Oh, I should have gone through. Oh, well. Let's see. Request a pump jack.
Pump jack requested and is inbound.
Loot bug down.
Okay, looks like we've got an ebon nut up here.
Pump jack's here. Let's get it hooked up to the refinery.
Okay, yeah, let's hook this thing up, and then we'll go after that other, that rare mineral that is embedded in that wall. So, grab this guy. And, boom.
Framework set.
All right, so now I'll easily be able to grind out of here once I get whatever's up in here. So, yeah, this is going to be a challenge. Let's see. I think what I want to do, yeah, is come around this way. flare up here so you can see what we're doing. Okay, now I'm behind this thing. So the big chunk of jadis is somewhere in here. Okay. If I stop seeing the green chips, I've left the area. Dang it! Where is it? So often there will be like a green glow in the ground. Wherever it is. Oh. Oh, I can see it. There it is. All right, we got it. Let's head back down and grind our way back to base. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. So you can see how this is like, how this game could be just sort of a relaxing pastime. I mean, yes, you get attacked by aliens periodically, but if you're playing at a difficulty level that isn't too high, most of what you're doing is just like, you know, a nice little bit of manual labor. And sometimes that's kind of what you need. Sometimes what you want, you know, is just to do a little bit of manual labor while you're thinking about other stuff, you know, listening to a podcast, that kind of thing. I like this game for the same reason I really liked playing Dismantle earlier. It's because, you know, it's a really fun, like, what do I try to say? Like, the part of my brain that's about manipulating objects, moving things around, figuring out where things go, you know, that sort of very physical, geometric part of your brain, it uses that one really, really well in a really engaging and fun way, but doesn't use the other parts of your brain. And so you're able to just sort of, yeah, you're able to sort of just keep it going, you know, and stay interested and occupied and not ever bored. I mean, that is one thing about this game. I'm never bored while I'm playing this game. There's always something to do around the corner. Oh, wait. Here's another Jadis chunk in here. There it is. There's a mission type that's actually all about doing what I just did to get that Jadis chunk, noticing the surface of the area, drilling down into it, and then picking up a chunk that slows me down that I have to carry somewhere. There's actually an entire mission type that's about that, called Egg Hunts, where you're going around and you're finding alien eggs. And it's cool. But yeah, they're like in these egg sacs that are embedded in the wall. You basically have to mine into them the same way you mine into rock. And actually, you know, going after alien eggs like that for money kind of reminds me of a movie that I saw a few years ago. I think it's on like every streaming service now. It's called Prospect. If you're into like, you know, low budget sci-fi movies, which I completely am, they don't even have to be very good for me to be interested in watching them. This one is better than most of the ones that I watch. Oh, hello, monsters. But yeah, it's a movie about a father and a daughter who, you know, the dad is one of those crazy guys who's like, we're going to strike it rich one day. And he just risks absolutely everything to strike it rich one day. And so he gets really good at like mining these alien, kind of like alien eggs, sort of. And so he spends like the very last bit of money that he has. Oh, these are like pokey. The last bit of money that he has, getting him and his daughter to this world where he thinks he has a line on a really good place to mine these alien eggs, and they're gonna, you know, get incredibly rich if they succeed. But there's no evidence really that his tip is valid, and he's basically spent the last of their money. And spending the last of your money in this world, this is a world where like space travel is difficult and expensive. They've got this like claptrap garbage vehicle that is absolutely dependent on like outside support in order to travel anywhere. And so if they spend the last of their money to go to this planet and mine this stuff and it doesn't pan out, they can't leave the planet. And the planet is inhospitable. And so this daughter is sort of like, she's one of those, like, she's the responsible one. Like, she's more responsible than her parent. And she's just like, she can see the horror of what her dad has done to them. And so they're out on this planet together trying to mine this stuff. And it's got its own dangers and its own... I mean, just the process of mining it is really interesting. It's really easy to screw up if you don't know what you're doing. And so, yeah, so it's like a lot of it is about sort of that relationship, that situation of being, you know, a child who's more competent than the parent, being absolutely dependent on a parent that you can't trust to make good decisions. And that's where it starts. It goes a lot of different places by the end, but that's where it starts. And I found that character relationship so interesting and fascinating. Like, I don't know. I thought it was a really well done thing, especially because, you know, you expect low-budget sci-fi movies to just be about a weird sci-fi idea and the adventure of trying to survive it, you know, or whatever. Most movies in that budget range, in that genre, are about that. But this movie's about the people in a really kind of cool way, and I really liked it. So anyway, so I recommend it. I think it's really cool. And again, when you're, you know, playing this game at, you know, not the highest difficulty level, you can just sit here and talk about movies while also doing everything you need to do to play the game. And I love that. Now, if I did crank up the hazard level, I would not be able to be talking to you about movies. Like, this would be just like... There's definitely a version of this game, a difficulty level of this game where, no, you do not actually want to be getting distracted. But that's not what I'm doing. Okay, so this pump jack is really high above the ground relative to where I'd have to be laying the pipes. So looking back, I think my best route is probably through this wall at a downslope. So I think if I just like skirt this wall and kind of dig steadily downward, but at a low grade. Okay, there, yeah, there's, get away from me, you jerk. Well, thank you for continuing to help me build mine. Okay, so now stop going down, just go across. Yeah, so just like solving geometry puzzles is just great. I don't know, it's kind of my thing. Where should this path go is a fun question to have to answer with game mechanics. All right, so where is my last? There's one pipe. Here's my last empty pipe. Okay, so where can I take this? So I can actually build it up onto the platform. All right, and then I can place it. Can I get it over on this thing? Okay, it looks like I can't yet. Okay, so I'd expected to get a pipe from a different direction, but I can grind down the top of this thing. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Well, good thing I had enough nitra.
Ready to kill some more crates.
It sounds like he's about to eat a bunch of crepes. I gotta wonder, what is that light over there? There's a little spotlight over there. I'll need to figure that out in a minute. Okay, so yeah, your drill has fuel, just like all your other sort of special weapons and things. It's got ammo you gotta worry about. Okay, so now I think I can bridge this gap. I think I can bridge this gap with the pipe. This is seriously one of the most fun parts of this game. It's like, can I get a pipe here? Can I get a pipe across this? And it looks like, can I get it any further? I'd love to get it on top, but if I can't.
Pipelines in place.
There we go. So now I need to get it over here to that path. So it can't go at a very steep grade, and it can't go very long. So we'll get it here, and then Is he complaining that I'm not playing in co-op? I think he is. Sorry, person who is also me. So you can see it's grinding out the tunnel here. I wish it didn't always level out the grade whenever it at the end here. I wish I could have it sort of continue pointing up, but I understand it's much simpler to implement it that way. But the fact that you kind of have to have these little humps in the like when you're going steadily up a slope, you kind of have to have these little humps along the way. Kind of weird. Because I want to do this pipeline that just does a smooth grade up a hill, and I can't. I think I physically am not allowed to do it.
Done, diddly done.
Oh, by the way, Smug Rainbow Pony is pointing out that the fact that I can actually look at my own tunnels on this, like this map is basically generated from the actual geometry in real time, from based on what is actually in the level, is really impressive. Like originally, the first time I saw one of these maps, when I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is kind of useless. I want to be able to see the entire world and stuff. But then the longer I've used this, the more I've realized these maps are so just intensely three-dimensional. There is no like simple top-down map they could give me that would be useful. So what they do is they give me this map, which is actually really kind of difficult to read and hard, and it's one of the challenges. It's almost like it's like you're trying to read like an echolocation signal, like or whatever, from where you are, and trying to peer around corners and like use the tool the best way to try to find your destination is actually part of the challenge, and they lean into that and make it feel like kind of a satisfying part of the challenge. So at first I was off-put by the map, but now I actually really like it and am impressed by the feature.
Good enough.
So the tank is here to announce the Deep Rock Galactic is good, and I agree. And he even recognizes the biome I'm playing on, that I'm playing on Hollow Bough, which is a new one. So I just realized, nope. I just realized that because this is called Hollow Bough, maybe what was the name? Maybe somebody else remembers. What's the name of the Oh, I'm actually getting hit. What's the name of the place in Outer Wilds? That is like, it looks like a ball of roots, and then when you get inside, it's a bunch of anglerfish, basically, a bunch of mean anglerfish. This feels a little bit like it's inspired by that. It's like you're inside some huge plant. And when I say inspired by that, I don't mean like it's directly copying another game or something. I mean, there are lots of sci-fi stories about being inside a giant plant, or just a heavily biologically infused setting. So no one's inventing anything brand new here. But that's not the point, Like, this game is not for like, inventing completely new places you've never seen before. This game is about sending you to iconic space opera locations and having you be sort of a blue-collar miner in those settings. Like, that's the attraction of this game. The familiarness of some of the things you're dealing with, that is part of what makes it fun. Because these are places you've seen before, but you've never gotten to play in. You've never gotten to dig in them. You've never gotten to work in them. Okay, I'm full up on Nitra, so... Though, I mean, I'm collecting way more Nitra than I need. It feels like the amount of Nitra in this setting is there for, like, if we had 4 people that were fighting at a much higher difficulty level, fighting way more enemies. And all of us needed to keep our weapons and equipment topped up. Okay, I think I hear a bigger monster somewhere. Or maybe I just hear a lot of monsters. Oh, there's the bigger monster. Okay, so now... Oh, blow up that gas. Okay, so now I've got all 3 pipes laid. Now the question is, are we ready to fire off the final sequence? And the answer to that question really depends on whether I think there's more stuff out here to mine that I don't want to miss out on. I already found, was it 3 Jadis chunks? And 1 of sort of the most basic rare minerals. So I might have found everything that really matters. I mean, there might be some gold out here. Gold is fun to mine. It actually, cost-effective wise, it's not all that cost-effective to mine gold. You get a lot more gold by completing objectives. And completing them faster means more gold faster. So I think I'm probably... Oh, you know what I don't have? All the ebon-nuts. That's what I don't have. So let's go on a quick tour of the map to see if we can find more ebon-nuts. Because there's a huge cluster of them. There's a huge cluster of them right up front. And I've been opportunistically grabbing them as I went. But apparently there are at least 4 that I missed. Now, usually when they have a secondary objective, like ebon-nuts, they'll put more of them in the map than you actually need to complete the objective. So you should never be just searching for one last ebon-nut. Usually when you're searching for one last ebon-nut, there are like 4 out there somewhere. But right now I'm seeing 0, so that's not going well. It could be that maybe I'm just in the wrong part of the map. Maybe there's more of them. Because I can see the ones that I've already mined. That sick-looking nasty is what it looks like after I've mined them. Oh, here's a new one. Okay, that's 1. You know what? I don't know if I was on the lookout for them when I was... Oh, hold on. I always want to grab all the nitra I can, even if... Like, there's no way I'm going to use even the nitra I've already collected. But whatever. All right, let's... I don't think I was looking closely for them when I was building this pipeline. So let me see if there's anything along this route. Or like, yeah, like up here, maybe. So you can dig continuously with this drill, but a lot of the time what I like to do is dig in chunks, because each chunk sort of takes out like almost like a spherical section. And if you're just doing them continuously, it just turns into a giant tube. But if you do them in chunks, you can actually dig out like stair steps, basically. And those are often actually more useful for getting around. So there were so many in this starting area, but it does make me want to sort of do another quick cursory glance through here. Unfortunately, I only can carry 4 flares at once, and so if I'm overusing flares, I start running out of them. Be like over here, for instance, like there wasn't a place to put a pump jack over here, so I might not have explored this area thoroughly, and it might be full of ebon-nuts. I hear something. Ooh, a terrain scanner.
I've got the location of the rest of the equipment.
Oh, there's there's behind me. There's a little green chip. Wait. Is that the thing I'm looking for? Hold on. Am I going the right direction for this? No. Oh, it's the thing. It's the thing I. Oh, that's just showing where my dude is. Okay, so there is. So when you grab that terrain scanner, oh, I see it off in the distance. It reveals the location of a bunch of supplies. And so I'm going to definitely go get that. I'm just going to quickly poke around here a little bit more and see if I see any ebon-nuts. There's some nitra I missed before that I don't need, that I will still mine. So Ranithcord is commiserating with me, saying that yeah, ebon-nuts are the worst. They're so hard to see. So there's a lot of different secondary objectives that you could have. One of them is ebon-nuts. There are these flowers that are also kind of hard to spot. They're very small. There are gunk seeds, which dangle like from these scrotums in the ceiling that you have to sort of shoot down and then carry laboriously back to base. Like they're not like, you can't just put them in your pocket like eminets. You have to carry them like a Jadis chunk, like those green chunks I've been carrying around, or like an egg. So those can be tough. And then there's the fleas. There's just these little fleas that flit around, and you have to kill them. At least you don't have to collect them, but you do have to kill them. And they're very small and slippery. Okay, so no ebonnuts over here. Where the crap are they keeping their ebonnuts? Oh wait, have I been up here yet? Apparently not. I obviously would have mined this gold. Let's see how quickly I can mine this gold, because it is not very cost effective to be spending all my time mining gold. Well, I guess I'll have to come back for that later. Hello. One thing that was hard to get used to in this game is the fact that the left trigger is your pickaxe. And the reason that was tough... Can I burn this, by the way? Guess not. The reason that stuff is because I'm so used to, in other shooters, using the left trigger to, like, tighten my aim. Oh, yeah, another thing I can't get. And so for a long time, I just kept always using my pickaxe by accident when I was trying to mine things. I mean, when I was trying to aim at things. Okay, so I should definitely check out... What is that spotlight over there? Oh, gotcha. This is a chunk of gold. You can get that sometimes. All right, let's take... I forgot about those. It's not a rare resource, but it's hidden just like the rare resources in the walls like this. All right, gonna dump that off.
Down it goes.
Down it goes. Hello, friends. So I can't stay here forever because I will eventually run out of nitra. But whether I can find all the ebonnuts or not, like, I'm not going to stay here forever if I can't find the ebonnuts.
Like riding a roller coaster.
But I do at least want to find that mysterious thing on my map, which is, okay, it looks like it's on the opposite, on the other side of this other pump jack. Just got a little tiny glimpse of it. Oh, hi! It takes some complicated community evolution to end up with a creature that blows up on purpose. Whoa! Okay. Well, this could be going better. Are we mostly good? You got that, right? All right, cool. Let's look at the map again. Okay, yeah, so there's a pink chunky thing inside that cliff. So I'm going to dig it. Can you dig it? Oh, wait, Bismore? What? I just picked up some Bismore. That's a rare resource. What is... Something hit me. Ah, it's because I got in here. And I got, what is this? Claim loot? Grunge Buster. It's a new cosmetic item. Okay, cool. And I am full up on gold, I think. I can't get any more. So, yay. I got that. So now, I mean... Oh, whoa, whoa. There's a freaking ebonnut in the air. Can he get it? Ah! Excuse me. Okay, he can look at it. Well, there's literally nothing I can do to get that ebonnut. This is the danger of procedurally generating your map. Like what is even happening there? Oh, and there's another one over there, too. Okay, we've figured out what happened with the Ebenuts. That one? I don't know if I'll ever get that one, but I might be able to get the one that's up a little bit higher. And now that I know what to... Oh, wait. Nope. No! No, I do not want to be down here. Get me back up there. Resupply. All right, so I think I need to get a little bit higher up. Gotta take breaks because this stuff needs to cool. Okay, I think this is where I wanted to be. Okay, so that Ebenut was somewhere up on this plant thing, I think. Again, making stairs. Oh, gosh. Here's the Ebenuts. Okay, so what you want for this is the engineer. You want a different class. There's a class that can make platforms. Okay. I was barely able to get over here. But if I had an engineer with me, this would go much better. Oh my gosh. Have I told you I'm a little bit afraid of heights? I'm a little bit afraid of heights. Okay, so we've just collected 2 Ebenuts. We have 11. Maybe they did give us the exact right number of Ebenuts. Maybe the flying one is the only one left. Now that I know they can be up on these things, I'm poking around to see if I see any more, but I think Mr. Flying Ebenut might be my only my only one. One thing I don't love is that whenever you grind, they also do whatever else you would do with the X button. And all of their weapons, all these dwarfs' weapons, have like a weird thing they do if there's no reloading to be done. And so like, yeah, so right here, like whenever I hit X, he grinds his little drill together. You know, I reload my pistol, and then he tosses his pistol. Or with the flamethrower, he just does a weird little dance with his magazine. So every time I grind, he does that move. Which is fine. The drill is the annoying one. The drill is the one that I just can't deal with sometimes. I'm like, come on, leave me alone. Anyway, I can't get it. I mean, unless I wanted to like drill up into the ceiling and then land on it or something. Ugh. Oh well. I think I'm just not going to get all the Ebenuts. I just got to deal with it. Okay, let's finish this mission. Where's the button? There's the button. Okay, so we press this button. If we can find it. There it is. And so now what happens is the aliens attack, and it sort of fakes them damaging the pipe. Like, there isn't actually ambient, like, protecting. I don't think there's ambient protecting of the pipe that you can do that will prevent them from damaging the pipe. They're just gonna damage the pipe, and you just have to resolve it when it happens. So I kind of don't worry too much about it. I'm actually just gonna mine this gold while they attack. And eventually they'll come after me. I'll fight them, whatever. I'm a dwarf. I've done worse. Oh, gosh, what? Where'd that guy come from? Oh, he's up above me. Hello. Oh, you want some too? You want some too?
Pipeline jammed. See to it.
Okay, yeah. So then the pipes that are damaged will show up as red. They'll have these leaks on them that are guarded by enemies. You deal with the enemies, You address the leak.
Pipeline functional again. However, we still have malfunctions in the system.
Oh, wait. So Z-Man the Killer says that he saw another Ebonut that I haven't seen. Hold on. Let's find some more leaks. He said it was near the pipe on a thorn branch. Is that what you're saying? Let's see, let me read exactly what it says. Last Ebonut is near the pipeline on a thorn branch. Now, actually, because I haven't been paying that much attention to the chat, it could be that he told me about that a while ago, and it's the same one. It's the same one that I already got. Not sure. Wait a minute. What's that? What? Oh my gosh! Maybe this is what Z-Man is talking about.
Keep on fighting.
How did that?
It's coming your way.
How did?
Pump sequence 50%. Keep all systems running.
How did that end up open without me getting it? It's on a thorn branch. I can't. Dang it! How do I get up there without just being damaged? Okay, hold on. Got it! Oh, yes! Thank you, Z-Man. I would not have even been looking for that anymore.
Extraction has stopped. Pipelines need
Let's make
maintenance.
sure.
Well done.
So he says that I broke it open but never grabbed it. I don't remember doing that. I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to watch the replay. Figure out, when did I break one open and not grab it? Maybe, did I believe I had grabbed it or something? I don't know. Weird.
Look at me, I'm Stony Rock.
Stony Rock. Come on. I will not accept rock puns from you, even if you're a dwarf. Maybe if you were a caveman, I would accept rock puns like that.
The refinery is purring like a kitten once more. Pump sequence at 75%. The cargo rocket is almost full.
Okay, so anything that I want to collect, I have to get aboard this cargo rocket.
Enemies. The pumps are working as fast as they can. Keep it up.
Any more enemies? Ah, hello. Yes, there are. Oh, shoot. Backed into an explosive guy. Do I have one more replenishment right here? I do. Let's just grab this real fast. Oh, never mind.
Pump sequence completed. All the liquid Morcat has been refined, and the cargo rocket is loaded and awaiting your go. Press the launch button when you're ready.
Okay, I think we've actually got everything we want, so we'll press the launch button, which is over here.
I have launched the cargo rocket.
Ah! Ah! Alright. So that takes us. So the general rule, I love this in Deep Rock Galactic. The general rule is they will first secure the cargo before extracting you.
The rocket is returning to orbit. We're sending in the drop pod to get you out.
Like, they refuse to rescue me. They refuse to send me an extraction of any kind until I have delivered the cargo. And so, and that's a separate thing. So now I gotta wait for my extraction. Ooh, I see something shiny. Okay, you can see the drop pod. It's starting to, it's drilling through.
Drop pod departing.
Okay, it's over there.
3 minutes.
It's on that end. Okay, cool. Well, I know where it is. And the nice, so in a lot of mining missions, finding your way to the drop pod is actually the hardest part. But it's actually not that bad in the refinery missions because you've already laid highways all over the place. So getting to the drop pod on time, because there's always a countdown. So getting the drop pod on time can sometimes be the hardest part of the game. But not generally with the refinery missions. So that's nice. Ugh. So I wonder if there's something else that can open Ebonuts. Like if maybe there was something that happened in combat that opened that Ebonut. because it'd be weird if I opened it and didn't grab it. Unless I was getting at it from a weird angle and I opened it, and I wonder if it was opened by the fact that it was on a thorn vine. That would be interesting. All right, so we got a primary objective. That's 1,100 gold. Secondary objective got us 340. Mining gold got us a bunch. Everything got multiplied because of the hazard bonus I was on. Because, I mean, the hazard level that I was at. And I could have gotten much higher, but chose not to. When I say could have gone, it doesn't mean I'm saying I would have definitely survived. I'm just saying that the option was available to me. Okay, so I did not hit any of my KPIs. Like, this whole thing has got this corporate vibe to it that I just love. So I did, I need one more Ebonut objective to get this one. Basically, these KPIs, what they do is they unlock perks for me, which can make my character more powerful, but I don't have any new ones to unlock right now. But yeah, so I can, between missions, again, I've already grabbed everything I can. Between missions, you can, like, upgrade your equipment. You can get, I love this, like, he does a different animation to show you each of the pieces of equipment you can upgrade. And then he just does this when you're looking at his armor, which is just great. You can also spend your resources on cosmetic stuff. I have to make the red badges go away. Like that Ushanka, for instance, which I just unlocked. Or these eyebrows. All kinds of different eyebrows. Beards. Different beards. Bulbous beard. I think there's actually an achievement for buying more mustaches. So even though I've already got the one that I want, I should buy this guy some more options. Except, okay, yeah. Just the cheapest ones. And not equip them now. The Swanson. The Watson. There we go. Mustacho. It looks like Z-Man Killer had the same guess about the Ebonut, that maybe it was opened by the Thorn. Because that's kind of a fun thing about a game that is so heavily systemic like this game, is that you just make rules, and sometimes the rules will result in combinations of events that you were not ever anticipating yourself, which could be cool. But anyway, so that's Deep Rock Galactic. Like, if you have not played Deep Rock Galactic before, this is what you're in for. And the thing that you have not seen yet is how fun this is to do in co-op with different classes of dwarves using their different abilities together. There's a scout that's really good at being agile and getting to places no one else can reach, and then, dropping, like, brighter lights and stuff to help everybody see. You've got the engineer who can place these platforms, and the gunner who launches zip lines. And if you've got everyone working together in concert, like, you can really sort of just take over a map and make it yours, which is kind of fun. But yeah, and then I forgot to show you, of course, the most important part of the game is the barrel kicking minigame, which is just here. Like, basically, if you're just chilling with your friends here between missions, and they're kind of doing something, you could just stand over here and just kick this barrel and try to get it in the hole. Oh, no! So your score escalates as you get them in a row. I think there's actually an achievement for getting like 20 of them in a row or something, which I have, I should say. Nope. Oh, anticipated a little too hard there. This noise that it makes is crazy. It kind of makes me think of the, makes me think of Annihilation. Whoa, nothing but net. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. And of course,
Yeah, that's nice.
the volume of that is way too low. Okay. Anyway, that was Deep Rock Galactic. So if you liked what you saw, check it out. In the meantime, you can also subscribe to my channel. I'll put some other videos up, all that usual nonsense. And it's still only 9:30. Maybe we'll find something else to do.